on a sad note, Bill Melton passed away, and why I got to see him play as a wee lad, but have no recollection, and the only reason I know is because he was on the team when I went to my first White Sox game. Uh, what I really liked about Bill Melton was when he was part of the pregame crew. He was by far one of the most honest uh, analysts the White Sox have ever had. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He was dead on with his analysis and had a great sense of humor. And I really loved when he was doing the a pregame analyst for the White Sox. It was good stuff. I mean, um, interesting stat on Bill Melton is he ranks ninth on the White Sox an all-time home run list with 154 homers. And I said to myself,
Wow.
wow, 154 homers gets you number 9 on the White Sox list? That's not a very good list.
Wow.
So for fun, I said, if you took Bill Melton and put him on the Yankees, where would he rank on that home run list? Not top 10, not top 20, not top 30, but just outside the top 30. He would rank 31 in Yankees history with 154
Wow.
homers. So that shows you, I always like to put things in perspective for Chicago baseball. You hear a stat, actually for most Chicago teams, you hear a stat and it says, "Oh, well,
Yeah.
in X team's history, they rank number 5." Well, let's put that in perspective because historically the team has not been very good, so it's not that big of a deal. But so I just thought that was kind of funny that he on a better performing team, it's not that great of a stat.
I
So
never saw him play. Of course, I wasn't paying attention to the White Sox then, but I did, see him on the pre and post, whatever. I always thought he was solid. But the interesting thing is like the outpouring after he passed this past week on Chicago Sports on Radio has been great. I didn't realize he apparently was a super awesome dude, like just a great guy. Um, so I heard a lot of stories about him, and over the last week that I didn't know anything about him. I thought he was a little bland as a host or as a analyst, but I mean, like you said, he was brutally honest. So it was just interesting to know that he was a good dude. Like to buy beer for people, just a kind of random acts of kindness. So it was good to get stories like that.
yeah, yeah, you don't hear a lot of that these days. Um, I don't. I think that's it. I think that's all I got for the White Sox. I know Dick Allen had made the Hall of Fame. Didn't again. I believe he.
Posthumously,
Yeah, again
yeah, like
another ridiculous post death Hall of Fame induction.
yeah. I mean, his career OPS is in the 900s, so they wait till he's dead for 4 years to put him in the fucking hall. I mean, it's the same thing that drove me nuts when after Ron Santo passed that they finally decided to put him in because they're just bitter, angry people running that thing. So I don't know. This is part of why we don't talk about the Hall of Fame ever, because it's just a fucking stupid popularity contest. Doesn't recognize the best players in the game. But at the same time, it's cool that Dick Allen, at least his family, gets to celebrate that. I heard a couple of interviews with his son, and I guess Allen had been like one vote away on two different occasions from making it.
Yep.
So it's just kind of been like making the family a nervous wreck, and they kind of let it go, and now he finally makes it. So it's cool for the family. But he that was such a fucked up time. I mean, not that we're in any less fucked up times, but he dealt with a shit ton of racism, and it just he just never got recognized nationally because he's in Chicago. I guess I don't know why. Like everything, you just never hear about Dick Allen except for in Chicago. So at least he's getting the final recognition, but still ridiculous that these things can't happen while these people are alive. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, the writers do suck. They maybe he upset someone, so they held a grudge against him for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Fun.
Word Hole Media.